Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Hopeful Chewbacca back at the Church of Chewbacca, and today we're going to go over the new event that came out. It's the European Hockey Club event. Essentially, there is 6 Master Set items. They won't actually be found in the auction house under Master Sets for whatever reason, but either way, these are the ones that you can make with gold collectibles. It's 692 overall cards. We're going to give them in-depth true reviews, go over their synergies, go over whether or not these guys are worth getting picked up. Give them the Chewy rating, 1 through 5 Chewies, to kind of help you guys out. Also, I'm going to go over in the sets where you guys can complete these and pretty much how much they cost. Let's get into it. First, to complete the European Hockey Club set, you want to go to Sets. You want to go over to where the first one is, European HC Sets. Hop in here. As you will see, you can go through here, and they're just labeled as 92 overall cards. Each one of them is the same. You're going to get one of the European Hockey Club collectibles that you can get through doing challenges, or I think there's a pack you can buy to get one of these collectibles. I would just go and do some of the challenges to get this collectible. I'm sure there'll be other ways to get it. And then 12 gold collectibles. Gold collectibles are going to cost you at least $50K if you're buying the gold players off the market, so you're looking at least 600,000 coins. Maybe a little bit less to get one of these 92 overall players. That's just how the sets go. You can obviously get some gold collectibles by just playing the game. I mentioned that to get the players. Some other options within this event is going to be you can do 4 gold collectibles for your choice of 1 to 2 random European Hockey Club player items. That is not going to be these 92 overalls. It'll be one of the random European Hockey Club players that are in the 12 cards that I went over in a different video that have true reviews as well. So maybe you might think it's worth it, not worth it. Personally, I don't think it's worth it because there's too much of a risk because some of those cards just are not worth 4 gold collectibles. And then this one is you can get a random 92 overall European Hockey Club set item. If you turn in one of the European Hockey Club collectibles as well as 15 gold collectibles. Now this card will be tradable that you can put up on the market. There is a chance that you could make some coins off of this. Personally, I don't think it's worth it either. I think your best chance if you want one of these 92 overalls, either just buy it right off the auction house or do one of these sets so you can get the exact one that you want. And then over here is the gold collectible set, which is going to allow you to trade in 8 of the European Hockey Club collectibles. You get yourself a gold collectible. So you're going to be able to get them, like I said, in the challenges. If you're curious where the challenges are, I can show you real quick where those are at as well, just so you guys know where to go to get them done. You're going to pop all the way out here. You're going to go over to single player, hit HUT challenges, and then in the HUT challenges, you're going to go in here, European challenges, and it seems like every single one of the challenges is going to give you a European HC. As you can see, some of them are just coins, but for the most part, you'll get one of those European HUT collectibles. Knock out 8 of those, get yourself a gold collectible. Another easy way to get a gold collectible, like I said, there's numerous ways to get them. Now that we've kind of gone over how the sets work, let's get in here and go over these 6 cards, give them true reviews. Sami Vatanen. The 5'10", 187-pound right-handed shooting defenseman, Sami Vatanen. He played for the Anaheim Ducks for a long time. He obviously is from Finland, so he played in Liga whenever he was younger. Looking at this card, he has 1 point for Spark, 1 point for Passing Playmaker, and 1 point for Gladiator. The Spark's going to give you Acceleration, Body Checking, Strength, and Discipline at +4. Passing Playmaker, Slapshot Accuracy, Passing, and Stick Checking at +4. Gladiator is going to be Body Checking, Strength, Slapshot Power, Defense Awareness at +3. Just so you guys know, looking at this card without any of the synergies activated, you're looking at 91 acceleration, 97 agility, 91 balance, 98 endurance. Great endurance number for a defenseman. This guy could be a top 2 defenseman easily with that endurance. 91 speed. His shooting's going to be 88 slap shot accuracy, 95 slap shot power, 90 wrist shot accuracy, 94 wrist shot power. His hands are amazing for a defenseman. This guy's definitely a guy that can be your power play quarterback. 97 deking, 95 offensive awareness, 90 hand-eye, 96 passing, 96 puck control. Defensive category, 89 body checking. Makes sense that his body checking is only 89. He's 5'10", 187 pounds, so it's not like he's a huge body defenseman. 91 strength, 87 aggression. His checking category is going to be 93 for defensive awareness, shot blocking, stick checking, so those are great numbers. 90 discipline. Honestly, this Sami Vatanen could be a very good card. He's pricey, though. He's probably the most expensive out of these 6 cards. He's going for about 700,000 coins on PlayStation 4. Now, do I think that price is a little bit high? I do. Do I think he could drop? Maybe. Is he worth doing the set for what I said is going to be about 600,000 coins? It's up in the air. I wish he would have maybe 2 Spark, and then it would probably make it worth it. Maybe 2 Spark, get rid of the Gladiator. He'd probably be more worth it in my personal opinion. Either way, this is a great card even without synergies activated right now. Very fast. He has all of the key attributes you need to be a good defenseman, and he's going to be a little bit smaller, so he's going to remind me a lot of that Tim Horton from last year that was on everybody's team. A little bit smaller guy, great offensively, and he'll probably do a little bit more defensively than you think you can do. I'm going to give him 4.5 chewies. I think that's a fair rating to this card. He's definitely one of the better defensemen in the game in this Sami Vatanen. Jacob Silverberg. Another Anaheim Duck here. Silverberg is 6'2", 202 pounds, right-handed shooting. For the card itself, he has 1 point for balance, 1 point for magician, and 1 point for workhorse. The Swede is definitely a dynamic player. He should score a lot of goals this year, to be honest. He's going to be on the first line of Anaheim's team, and he's pretty much going to be the guy, especially with Getzlaf getting a little bit older. I'm assuming that Silverberg is going to sit in front of the net a lot more. He can maybe do some cleanup, as well as he's a great sniper that can sit on the half boards and just snipe corners. So I really do think that he's going to be the guy. I think he's going to have a huge breakout year this year. Looking at balance, what it does here, you're going to get +3 endurance, +3 wrist shot power, +3 deking, +3 puck control, and +3 defense awareness. Magician's going to give you the agility, deking, and puck control at +4. Workhorse gives you acceleration, balance, endurance, and durability. So honestly, with the balance and workhorse, those are good synergies. I said balance is kind of like that third synergy you want to add. It just fills out some of the holes that the other team synergies don't fill out that are like the top tier ones. Workhorse is definitely a great player synergy here for this Silverberg. It'll give him that acceleration, some more balance, and some more endurance, especially for a bigger bodied forward at 6'2". I mean, it's not huge, but he's not small either. As for the card with no synergies on it, 91 acceleration, 97 agility, 92 balance, 93 endurance, 91 speed. The shooting is going to be 92 across the board, except for his wrist shot accuracy is going to be 94. So he's, like I said, snipe them corners. He's going to be great for that. His hands are amazing. 93 plus, with the highlight being his deking at 96. He's going to have great passing, 94 passing, good puck control. Really liking the way this card looks offensively. Let's take a look at the defensive attributes. It's going to be 89 body checking, 92 strength. The checking category is going to be 92 defensive awareness, 82 shot blocking. Not the best, but hey, you don't get this guy to block shots. 95 stick checking, 95 discipline. Holy smokes, this guy has everything you need for a card. He has an above average team synergy. He has one good player synergy. Magician's not the best for a player synergy, but hey, this Silverberg is everything you would want in a 92 overall. He's another more expensive guy, 700, 800K if you're going to buy him straight up off the auction house. You can make him, like I said, for that 600K with the gold collectibles. I'm going to give him 5 chewies. Personally, I think this is the best out of the 6 cards. I think he's the most complete card that you're getting for 92 overall. You're going to have to pay some good coinage for these cards, and I just think Silverberg is the complete package if you're looking to get one of these cards. Rasmus Dahlin. The young defenseman, 6'3", 190 pounds, left-handed shooting, Rasmus Dahlin. I think personally he's going to be an amazing defenseman, especially when he starts to get a little bit older, matures a little bit more, but he has flashes of excellence. And I really do think the Buffalo Sabres up in upstate New York are building a great hockey team and they can keep some of the pieces together. For this Dahlin, he has 1 point for distributor, 1 point for gladiator, 1 point for passing playmaker. Distributor, as I said, is the best team synergy. It's almost a must-have. He has +3 for speed, +3 passing, +3 puck control, +3 for durability. The gladiator is going to give you +3 for slap shot power, +3 for body checking, strength, and defensive awareness. The passing playmaker is going to be slap shot accuracy, passing, and stick checking at +4. Overall, this Dahlin, it's a very good card, but my concern is that he's a little bit slow. 86 speed isn't really what you want to see in a 92 overall for a guy you're going to pay a lot of coins for, especially compared to some other defensemen. Then you're looking at his skating overall without any synergies on it. We're looking at 86 acceleration, 93 agility, 93 balance, 97 endurance to go with that 86 speed. So the acceleration and speed being a little bit lower, even if you have sparking distributor only getting up to 89 each, I don't think that's fast enough for a guy that's 92 overall. That's just my personal opinion. You can get away with it. The rest of his attributes are amazing on this card, but I wish it would have maybe made him 87 speed, 88 speed. Would have made him a little bit more appealing in my personal opinion. I do think you have to be a little bit more stay at home with him in this case, but his shooting is amazing. 91 slap shot accuracy and wrist shot accuracy, 96 slap shot power, 95 wrist shot power. His hands are phenomenal. Very comparable to Sami Vatanen. And he has 92 deking, 93 offensive awareness, 92 hand-eye, 93 passing, and 93 puck control. The defensive category is 91 body checking, 92 strength, 89 aggression, 97 durability with 82 fighting skill. The checking, this category is supreme. Like I said, he might be a little more of a stay-at-home defenseman, but he can obviously do a lot of stuff offensively, especially in the power play where he doesn't have to skate as much. But checking here, 96 defensive awareness, 95 shot blocking, 95 stick checking with 92 discipline. The biggest reason that Dahlin's not getting 5 chewies right here. It's just his speed. He's a little bit too slow for a 92 overall, in my personal opinion. It doesn't make him an end-game defenseman. There's not much you can do to even make him faster than what he already is, other than get that +3 for the distributor. He does have distributor, which is huge. I'm giving him 4.5 chewies, pretty much because of his speed. If he had 88 speed, 5 chewies, I don't think it'd be a question. But I do think right now in the game, at least the meta, if you're going to spend on a 92 overall card, you want to get a guy with distributor that can get in the low 90s at the very least, if you're going to spend 600 plus 1,000 coins on this guy. So, like I said, 4.5 chewies is what we're going to have to go with. William Karlsson, the former 40 goal scorer for the Vegas Golden Knights. It's a 6'1", 189-pound left-handed shooting William Karlsson. And honestly, I'm hoping he has another big breakout year. My second team's kind of the Vegas Knights, only because I'm a huge Marc-Andre Fleury fan, to be honest with you. And I don't really have a Western Conference team, but honestly, it's Penguins over everything. If keep it 100 here. Looking at this card, he has 1 point for Spark, 1 point for Passing Playmaker, and 1 point for Light the Lamp. Spark is going to give you the +4 acceleration, body checking, strength, and discipline at +4. Passing Playmaker, once again, is going to be slap shot accuracy, stick checking, and passing at +4. Light the Lamp is going to be balance, wrist shot accuracy, offense awareness, and hand-eye at +3. So synergies aren't super great. Spark's a great team synergy. Passing Playmaker is growing on me a little bit, but you have to have guys that just kind of fit in your team. Like, I wouldn't go out of your way to make the Passing Playmaker. As for his skating without any synergies, he got 90 acceleration, 95 agility, 90 balance, 94 endurance, and 89 speed. Karlsson's a speedster in real life. He flies all over the ice. I think 89 speed's a little bit of a joke, to be honest with you. I think it should be a little bit higher. But don't worry, if you have a distributor, you can get up to 92, which I think is more than sufficient for some of the attributes, for some of the other attributes that this card has. As for his shooting, he has 95 accuracies for his shots, 94 powers for the shots. That's a great shot. He's going to be ripping Genos all over the place on the ice. That's what you like to see. Hands, he might be hands down the best out of these 6 cards. 96 across the board, baby. Look at that. You get distributors, going to have the max passing and puck control with that little bump in speed to get the passing and puck control up to the 99. The Spark, if you get the Spark activated with this card plus distributor, those two team synergies just is going to really fill out the slight deficiencies that this card does have. Going to the defensive side of the puck here, we're looking at 88 body checking, 90 strength, 86 aggression, not too bad. The checking category, 92 defensive awareness, 90 shot blocking, 93 stick checking, 82 faceoffs. He is labeled as a center, so the low faceoffs, he's going to have to play on the wing. 90 discipline. What's saving this William Karlsson from getting a little bit lower Chewy rating is the Spark and the Passing Playmaker growing on me a little bit. I do think he's a little bit slow for what you want in 92 overall, but the rest of the attributes are so high. I'm going to let the speed go a little bit only because he does have Spark, which will help with the acceleration, as well as almost everybody has distributor. So 92 speed would be more than enough with distributors activated. I'm going to give him 4.5 chewies because the shot's amazing, the hand's amazing. I think that he can definitely be a top 6 forward in the game. And if you're going to spend all those coins on a forward, you want him to be top 6. The hands are going to get maxed out pretty much with some of the synergies that are going to get activated. I just think overall, he can be a great setup man. He's not going to be a guy flying around the ice like he is in real life, but I do think he can be more than a sufficient player on your team for the amount of coins you got to spend. Timo Meier. The San Jose Shark, Timo Meier, 6 foot tall, 215 pounds, left-handed shooting, Swiss-born. He grew up playing in the National League in Switzerland. Looking at this card, though, he has 1 point for Distributor, 1 point for Magician, 1 point for Gladiator. We can go over Distributor real quick. Speed, passing, puck control, durability, +3. Magician's going to be agility, deking, and puck control at +4. The Gladiator is going to give you body checking, strength, slap shot power, and defensive awareness at +3. So these synergies for Magician and Gladiator, Distributor is obviously the #1 team synergy. What I will say about this Meier, I don't think the skating is going to be good enough to be a very, very good card. Looking at skating, 86 acceleration, 92 agility, 93 balance, 93 endurance, 86 speed. I just think he's too slow, even with Distributor only going to get to 89. That's not what you want for a 92 overall. Plus, his shot's even worse than the William Karlsson we just went over, and they're supposed to be equal value. Doesn't make too much sense to me. Looking at his shooting, he has 93 across the board with 94 in his wrist shot accuracy. So he's a good shot, but it's not like William Karlsson's shot. It's not like the Jacob Silverberg's card. The hands are very good, though. He's going to have 93 deking, 95 offensive awareness, 93 hand-eye, 94 passing, and 94 puck control. The defensive categories, kind of where this card shines as a power forward. 94 body checking, 93 strength, 94 aggression. The checking is 93 defensive awareness, 89 shot blocking, 94 stick checking with 81 discipline. Honestly, this Meier, he's just missing some things to be a great 92 overall. I'm going to give him 4 chewies. I think if he's a little bit faster, it'd be worthwhile, but honestly, they just made him too slow for 92 overall. I think it's too much of an investment for a guy that can only max out at 89 speed for right now. If they come out with some new synergies, maybe we'll get another speed synergy, and you can build that too, and he'll be a little bit faster, might be worth it, but you're talking about stuff that might not even happen at this point to make this card better. We're going to stick at the 4 chewies. I just think he's not a good enough skater. Sebastian Aho. Aho, the up-and-coming, maybe already arrived stud for the Carolina Hurricanes. 6 foot tall, 176 pounds, left-handed shooting, centerman. He has 1 point for balance, 1 point for passing playmaker, 1 point for wingman. Let's go over the balance real quick again. Endurance, wrist shot power, deking, puck control, and defensive awareness for +3. The passing playmaker is going to be slap shot accuracy, stick checking, and passing for +4. Wingman's going to give you the acceleration, which I think this card needs a little bit of, at +3. The wrist shot accuracy at +3 and the passing at +3. So Wingman's a pretty good player synergy. Passing playmaker, like I said, is going on. He's a player synergy. Balance is another above average team synergy. So he has good synergies. The biggest thing about this Aho, though, is he's another guy that's a speedster like this William Karlsson, and he only has 89 speed. And he only has 89 speed. I think that hurts a little bit. The rest of his skating attributes are 94 endurance, 90 balance, 94 agility, and 89 acceleration. The shooting is going to be 96 slap shot accuracy, 93 slap shot power, 96 wrist shot accuracy, 93 wrist shot power. So great shot. Not quite up to the slap shot and wrist shot power that the Karlsson had, but I do think the Aho is going to have a very good shot. His hands are nasty, though. 95 deking, 97 offensive awareness, 94 hand-eye, 97 passing, 97 puck control. The body checking is a little bit low in the defensive category here, though. 87, 89 strength. The checking is going to be 93 defensive awareness, 92 shot blocking, 94 stick checking with 90 discipline. He is a center with 80 faceoffs, so he's going to have to play in the wing. The faceoffs just don't cut it at this point in the game. This Sebastian Aho, I'm getting him 4.5 chewies, just kind of like William Karlsson. Honestly, I leaned a little bit more towards 4 chewies on both of those cards, I'll be honest with you. But after further review of those cards, I do think that Karlsson and Aho do deserve 4.5 chewies. I just think they're a little bit more complete cards than I originally thought when I was looking at them. I think, though, that 89 speed is just not really deserving of what a 92 overall should be, so that's just something to keep in mind. I do think that 92 speed is more than sufficient, but I think later on in the game, you're going to have to trade them out for other players. I mean, that's kind of how the game goes anyways, right? You're always upgrading your team. But when you're putting in some 92 overalls, you would think maybe they could be permanent 3rd or 4th liners, and I just don't know if either of those guys are it. But hey, this Aho, Karlsson, both got 4.5 chewies, and that's what I'm going to stick with. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up the true review of the European Hockey Club Master Set cards. As always, in the auction house, they will not be fined as Master Set players. You're going to have to go into the European Hockey Club collection type to find these 92 overalls if you want to buy them on the auction house. They are not listed in Master Set players. I was looking for them yesterday, and I'm like, they're not there. Well, that's because, for whatever reason, they're not labeled the same as any other Master Set player. Let me know what you guys think about this review. Comment down below. Do you think that Silverberg is the best out of these cards? Maybe you think it's Dahlin. Maybe you think it's Aho. Maybe you think it's Timo Meier. I mean, if you think that, you're wrong, but hey, maybe you do. Also, as always, I appreciate all the support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with any of your friends that play NHL 21. I really hope it helps you guys figure out if any of these 92 overalls are worth picking up. You guys have a great day and be safe.